Hey, good morning. It's Thursday, January 30th. Thanks for joining me here on another time for Everyday Thoughts. Question for you here. What is your good this day? What is good for you? Now, we all have this. We all have a desire, a thing in our minds, in our hearts of what our good is. We may not tell anybody about it, or sometimes we do, but there's something that we really want that we think would make things better for us. If I just had this, or I just had some other thing, if I had a relationship go better, if someone hadn't been hurt or even died, if my finances were better, if there weren't all these things to be afraid of, like the coronavirus, like the threat of violence that seems to surround us, concerns we have about our kids, any number of other things, perhaps a relationship that you long for. We file that away deep in our hearts, our inner person, not the physical heart, but deep in our person, our spirit, that which we really can't define with words. And it's always there. And what God wants us to grasp is that our good is defined by His closeness to us. The scriptures say that the nearness of God is our good. It is good for us to be near Him. The mistake that we make often is that we think that that's our choice about whether we're going to be near to God or not. But what the Bible teaches us over and over and over again is that God is always near. He is always present. And He longs for us to make Him the object of what our goodness is. See, we think we have the choice. We don't. God is here all the time. Whether you get mad at Him, whether you don't get mad at Him, whether you like what is going on in your life, whether you are enjoying providential blessings or the hard things of life, God's nearness is always a constant. It's always there. What the Spirit of God is calling us to do is to rejoice in that reality. It's about building a relationship with Him so that we can have relationships with other people that matter. Life is about relationships, first with God and then with other people. But God is the one who makes things right, and He tells us how we can show good and love to others and how we can show good and love to Him. It's a matter of faith, trusting Him, not trusting myself, but trusting Him. His nearness is my good. His nearness is your good. Meditate on that today with me. I need those thoughts every day. I need to refocus and recenter to crystallize that it is God who is always near me. And He's bringing all these things that happen in my life, the things I consider good, the things I consider bad, He's bringing them together so that I can learn to know Him, trust Him, so that He will sustain me. The nearness of God, it is your good. All these other things that you want for good, they may be exactly what you need, they may not be, but they will vanish into air if the nearness of God is not your most precious good. You think about that today. It's a great thought for us. It's a huge thought for me. Lord bless you, and we'll be back tomorrow on the last day of January. It's almost gone. Thanks so much. Lord bless you. Bye-bye.